Welcome to the lesson on setting up default service job descriptions. I'm currently in the JobMaster Pro main menu, and I'm going to click into the Customers Center by clicking the Customers button on the toolbar. Now in the Customer Center, I'm going to click on Options and select Job Sites. Now this Job Sites window comes open, and it used to have many different functions, but since we increased the ability to have multiple locations per customer, etc., what I'm going to do is just use this to set up a list of the normal job descriptions that we might have when we go out and do a service job. And then I'll show you how we can use this list once we're setting up a job. Now as you come in here, your list is blank, but you can see I have a bunch of different default job descriptions. And they are set up in the fields beneath the display. So I'll quickly go through those fields, show you how you can get this built really quickly. I'm going to press enter in the account field, and in the site ID, this is a numeric field, and you can control it because if you have sites that are already pre-numbered, like Tom Thumbs all have their own numbers, etc. like that, then you can actually set your own numbering system in here. I'm going to continue using the one I have, so the next number on my list is 8, so I'm going to type that in the site ID and press enter. Now I'm not going to worry about the job locations at this point because again there are better features now for the use of multiple job locations. I'm going to go down to the first job description field. Now as you know, when you're setting up a job there are two fields for job description, but we're going to use the first one, and actually you can use both of them to enter your default job descriptions. But just like I have a bunch of them already set up, I can enter a new one down here in the job description field. So if you go out to a site a lot to, say, install something or replace filters, or the problem that they're calling is that they have no heat or no AC, that's the kind of thing that you want to type in your description field. And I'm just pressing enter, so use these fields as you want to, but the whole idea is to get this list built quickly. And you can double click on a line to re-edit it, so if you spelled something wrong or something like I do all the time, then you can re-edit that line and just press enter all the way through until it's saved. Now let's show you how this works when you're setting up a job. I'm going to bring up a customer. Everybody knows Acme Bakery. And I'm going to click in the Jobs button as if I'm going to set up a new job. Now I'm not going to worry about some of these other fields. You can review the job setup videos later. But in relation to this particular feature, when you come down to the description field in your job setup, you can do one of two things. You can access those default descriptions by clicking open this binoculars and double clicking on one, okay, to bring it into the description line. Or if you know those ID numbers, there's even a quicker way where you don't have to click open anything. Let's say I want to grab number 6 here, no AC. I'll show you how it's done. In the description field, if you type in the site ID and then you press F5, it will go out and retrieve it automatically for you without having to go into the lookup. Pretty cool. If I want number 4, I can hit 4 and then F5, it brings it out into the job description. So that's how you can really preset a lot of those common job descriptions that you do, especially if you do a lot of service work. You'll find this to be a great, great, great time saver. This ends the lesson on setting up default job descriptions.